Ever wondered how the land of flamenco, paella, and bullfighting came into existence? Let's delve deep into Spain's uncharted beginnings, where each step back in time reveals a new layer of history and culture. Our journey commences in the prehistoric period, an era frozen in time, etched on the walls of ancient caves. The Altamira cave in northern Spain, often referred to as the Sistine Chapel of Paleolithic art, bears witness to the earliest human creativity. Its strikingly vivid paintings of bison, horses, and handprints hint at the rich tapestry of life thousands of years ago. But the story doesn't end there. Spain's soil has yielded more than stunning artwork. It has also revealed early human fossils, including the famous Atapuerca fossils, dating back nearly 1 million years. These remnants of our ancestors offer a glimpse into the early chapters of human evolution. As we move forward, we encounter the Celts and Iberians, two distinct cultures that left an indelible mark on the Iberian Peninsula. The Celts, known for their intricate metalwork, and the Iberians, famed for their warrior culture, set the stage for a unique blend of traditions and customs. The narrative takes a dramatic turn with the arrival of the Carthaginians, a powerful maritime civilization from North Africa. Their influence, however, was short-lived, as the mighty Romans swept across the peninsula, laying the foundations of language, law, and infrastructure. The legacy of the Romans is still palpable in Spain's modern landscape, from the towering aqueduct of Segovia to the well-preserved amphitheater in Merida. Their indomitable spirit and cultural imprint set the course for Spain's future, shaping its early history and identity. Spain's beginnings are not a simple tale. It's a saga of shifting powers, evolving cultures, and the ceaseless march of human progress. The roots of Spain are as diverse as the colors of a Picasso painting, setting the stage for a fascinating journey. Did you know that for almost 800 years, Spain wasn't ruled by Spaniards? A surprising fact indeed. The year was 711 AD when the Moors, a Muslim people from North Africa, crossed the Strait of Gibraltar and invaded the Iberian Peninsula. Thus began an era, which many consider a golden age, that would last until 1492. The Moors brought with them a rich, vibrant culture that left an indelible mark on the fabric of Spain. They introduced advanced scientific knowledge, bringing with them the works of Greek philosophers and scientists, which they had preserved and expanded upon. Spain under Moorish rule became a beacon of learning, attracting scholars from across Europe. Their architectural prowess is still visible in the grand edifices they left behind. The Alhambra, a sprawling palace fortress in Granada, is a prime example. Its intricate designs, lush gardens, and serene reflecting pools stand as a testament to the sophistication and grandeur of Moorish Spain. But their reign wasn't without conflict. The Christian kingdoms in the north constantly challenged Moorish rule, a struggle that eventually culminated in the Reconquista. Over several centuries, the Christian forces gradually reclaimed the Iberian Peninsula. The last Moorish kingdom, Granada, fell in 1492, the same year Christopher Columbus, funded by the victorious Spanish monarchs, set sail and discovered the New World. The Moorish influence, however, did not end with their expulsion. Their legacy lived on in the language, culture, and architecture of Spain. Even today, their impact is evident in the country's music, dance, and the Spanish language itself, which contains thousands of words of Arabic origin. The Moorish reign was a period of enlightenment and conflict, a time when Spain was the crossroads of the Christian and Muslim worlds. It was an era that saw the flourishing of arts, science, and trade, but also centuries of warfare and religious tension. Despite the conflicts, or perhaps because of them, the Moorish reign left an indelible mark on Spain's identity. It shaped the nation into what it is today, a vibrant fusion of cultures and histories. What if I told you that Spain was once the epicenter of the world? Imagine a time when the world as we know it was still being discovered, a time of intrepid explorers and grand empires. This was Spain during the 15th and 16th centuries, leading the charge in what we now call the Age of Discovery. Let's rewind to the year 1492. A certain Genoan mariner named Christopher Columbus, sponsored by the Spanish monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella, set sail westward. His aim was to find a new route to Asia, but instead, he stumbled upon a whole new world. This marked the beginning of Spain's exploration and colonization of the Americas, making it the first European power to set foot in what would later become the United States. But Columbus was not the only Spanish explorer making waves during this period. Enter Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese explorer sailing under the Spanish flag. In 1519, he embarked on an ambitious voyage. His goal? To circumnavigate the globe. Despite facing numerous challenges, his expedition achieved this remarkable feat. This journey not only proved that the world was round, but also highlighted Spain's central role in global exploration. Spain's influence didn't stop at land acquisition. The Age of Discovery was also a time of cultural exchange. Spain introduced Europe to many foods from the New World. Can you imagine Italian cuisine without tomatoes or Belgian chocolates without cocoa? Thanks to Spain, these and many more foods like potatoes, corn, and peppers became staples in European kitchens, transforming their culinary landscape. Moreover, the wealth amassed from their vast empire in the New World propelled Spain to unprecedented heights of power and influence. Gold and silver flowed into the country, fueling a golden age of arts and literature back home, known as the Spanish Golden Age. So you see, Spain's Age of Discovery was not just about discovering new lands. It was about forging new connections, enriching cultures, and reshaping the world as we know it. Spain's Age of Discovery changed the course of the world, making it the first global empire. Can a nation be both a cradle of culture and a battlefield of ideologies? As we delve into the turbulent 20th century, Spain serves as a compelling example. The 20th century was a time of profound change and conflict for Spain. The Spanish Civil War, a brutal and bitter struggle from 1936 to 1939, pitted the Republicans, who were loyal to the democratic left-leaning Second Spanish Republic, against the Nationalists, a rebel group led by General Francisco Franco. This war was not just a struggle for power, but a clash of ideologies. Democracy versus dictatorship, progress versus tradition. The aftermath saw Franco rise to power, establishing a dictatorship that would last for almost 4 decades. His regime, marked by repression and censorship, sought to unify Spain under a single conservative identity, often at the expense of the country's diverse cultures and languages. Despite this, or perhaps in spite of it, Spain's rich cultural tapestry could not be extinguished. In the shadows of oppression, vibrant expressions of art, music, and literature thrived. Artists like Pablo Picasso and Salvador Dalí used their work to critique the regime and express the resilience of the Spanish spirit. Franco's death in 1975 marked the end of the dictatorship and the beginning of Spain's transition to democracy. This period, known as the Spanish Transition, was a time of hope and uncertainty. It was a delicate dance between the past and the future, a careful negotiation of justice and reconciliation. The transition to democracy was not without its challenges. Yet, Spain emerged from this period as a diverse and democratic nation, its cultural vibrancy intact. The events of the 20th century have left indelible marks on Spain's society and culture, shaping its modern identity. The 20th century, a period of unrest and resilience, forged the modern Spanish identity. Ready to be amazed by some surprising facts about Spain? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive into some of the lesser-known aspects of this vibrant country. Did you know that Spain boasts the second highest number of bars per inhabitant in the world? That's right. The Spanish love their social life, and nothing embodies this more than the local bar. From early morning café con leche to late-night tapas, these social hubs are an integral part of Spanish culture. Now let's touch upon something that's almost synonymous with Spain, the siesta. Contrary to popular belief, it's not just a mid-afternoon nap. In fact, this tradition is rooted in the country's agricultural past, when workers would rest during the hottest part of the day. Today, while the traditional siesta may not be as prevalent in bustling cities, many smaller towns and businesses still uphold this custom, closing their doors for a few hours in the afternoon. Moving on, when you think of Spain, images of sun-soaked beaches and picturesque countryside probably spring to mind. But what if we told you that Spain is also home to a desert? The Tabernas Desert in Almeria is Europe's only desert, a captivating landscape that's been the backdrop for numerous films, including many iconic westerns. Finally, let's transport ourselves to the bustling streets of Madrid, home to Boten, the world's oldest restaurant. Established in 1785, this culinary institution has been serving traditional Spanish cuisine for over 2 centuries. Not just a favorite amongst locals, Botín has delighted the palates of famous figures such as Ernest Hemingway and Francisco Goya. Spain, a land of surprises, continues to enchant and intrigue us with its rich history and culture. From its bustling bars and siesta culture to a hidden desert and the world's oldest restaurant, Spain is a treasure trove of surprises waiting to be discovered.
Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.